This recording is the final part of building an IPD from a spreadsheet using the IPD generator. The mapping process is complete, and so the next bit is actually building the IPD data module. This final step is straightforward. You simply press on the generate button, and then you have to select the mapping file and the CSV file to be used as the source of the data, and the outcome is an IPD data module. So this is the interface again of the application. We've done everything we need to do structurally, and we now click the generate button. So the first button we select on here, we need to flag up the mapping file that we want to use. So we're going to pick that one because that's one that we've done before, and we're also going to pick the complex CSV file as well. You've got some options now: save XML using the DMC as a file name, and I'm going to select that because that means that we can actually then find out what it is that we're looking for. So this is the interface. In this window in the middle here, we'll get the progress. And there's two progress bars here. One is the overall progress and the other one is the progress of each stage. So we just now click the build. So we see now bit by bit the log file in the middle, the progress information, will bit by bit be filled in with information being fed back from what actually has happened. So you've got the overall progress there on the top showing where we are. And we've processed the figure area. And shortly will we then see it processing the actual parts list itself. And it's now processing the rows of the parts list that are located in the spreadsheet. And we get that message now that says the build has been finished and it's successful. What that means is that the data module has been created, it's been populated, the necessary elements have been inserted to put the figure in, and it's done all the processing of the parts list. And in our next video, we'll see how that works in an Eclipse application. When there is some data missing during the build process, you'll get an extra little window pop up like this, which gives you what it is that's missing in the top text window, and then a second text window which enables you to put the value of that data in. If the missing information is something like a graphic file, then the application puts a Window Explorer up so that you can locate the graphic and select it. Once you've selected, the value will go, including the path, will be inserted into the generated IPD. And then when you view the IPD, the graphic file will be located in there. As indicated previously, it's generally recognized that one would need to have a look at the IPD data module so that you can check that it's okay. But you can use any S1000D configure editor or viewer for that purpose. We're going to use the Eclipse S1000D for FrameMaker. You can use any other application that you can want if it's been configured correctly. So you can see this is the FrameMaker 12 console Windows, and you can see that we've got the illustrated parts data in here. The information that you can see there, it's included the data module code. That's all been correctly processed. And here's the illustration, which will be located on page 2 of the data module. And then we come down to the parts list itself, and you can see that it's all in there. All the data has been extracted and put in there. So you can see you're not supposed to change any of this data here because it's supposed to come from a database. And this was the reason for creating our generator for IPDs. So here we have it then. This is the result of the generation process, the build process that we have in the application. It requires no further work on behalf of the user, and it's perfectly safe and perfectly accurate in accordance with the data which is included in the spreadsheet. This is the last of the 7 short videos showing how the S1000D IPD generator works, from the mapping file through the CSV parts list file through to the various parts of the building and mapping processes. So I hope you found this series of videos useful, and as usual, if you want any help or any advice, please don't hesitate to give Mekon a call.